Hey everyone, it's Lord Magicus, and today let's play some Merfolk in Historic. So, I guess, I'll start out by asking you very nicely, please like and subscribe. Your support is the reason I do all of this nonsense, so if you enjoy watching this stuff, please let me know. Or even if you don't, let me know anyway. I will very soon have something exciting to announce, but probably be at least a few more days. The coronavirus stuff has got that delayed by a bit, but this is another teaser for the thing that I was teasing like a week or so ago. I have exciting things coming, so it'll be fun. But for today, we're going to focus on Historic. So let's look at our list. We're still going to play Omori. However, there's been like a lot of burn, or like I guess red deck wins is more accurate. And yeah, so that deck a lot, and also the green-red mid-range. So I want to try hedging our best of one deck a little bit with putting some Cerulean Drakes in here. I think this card will help us a little bit against that. To make room for this, I decided I wanted to cut one Biomancer, one Silvergill, and one Branchwalker. I don't want to like lose all these cards because like these are actually pretty good against the games that go longer. But stuff like Silvergill and Benthic Biomancer are very bad against things like Chain Whirler. So I felt like it was appropriate. Like we can survive with one less of these, I think. The Drake is not invincible. They still have stuff like Bone Crusher Giant that can end up killing it, but hopefully like that limits the lines of play. Like now they have to have it in order to be able to kill this thing off, and maybe it can buy us some time so we can get to a point to stabilize with our end game with our Lords and our Kamena. So that's my hope, that this can at least slow them down enough. Other than that, I decided to go 8 islands and 3 forests instead of the 7 and 4 I was playing. And this has to do with the fact that this is going to require blue mana to play. And whereas previously, like 2 of the 3 creatures we cut were wizards, this unclaimed territory and wizard is not going to help us cast this. So I'm going to hedge very slightly towards blue now. So adjust the mana base to compensate, and hopefully it'll be fine. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not really going to change anything else, so we're going to do it like this, and we'll go and play some Historic, I guess, League. It's a Historic event. It's sort of like a League, but I don't know. Let's go and give it a shot. I keep doing this every time. I even complain about it every time. You can. That's something that Arena has to fix. Like, if I double click on this, this goes into edit it instead of submit it. So that is a problem in my opinion. I'm curious. Well, okay. So once you submit it, you can't change it anymore. So yeah. But okay. So this is a nice view of what this deck looks like. So you can kind of see we've got a reasonable curve here. So. Alright, let's talk more play. Let's see how well we do with this. I changed some filters on OBS, so hopefully the audio is not as terrible as it was before. So I still have my fan running, but I'm thinking the way I have it set up now, you shouldn't be able to hear it much, if at all. The noise gate didn't work, but the noise suppression seems like that's going to work a little bit better. So. This hand's great. We'll keep it. We can cast everything. We're going to have to shock ourselves in turn 1, but so be it. We're up against a Luris deck, so maybe this is like the cat oven thing, or it's good. This could also be, fuck, what is it? The thing that, the one that's like the SRAM deck in Pioneer, but I forget it. I don't know like how to call it in this. But, it can loop the, like, enchantment creature that gives your stuff protection, so. So what's going on here? Why are we waiting? Okay, they were debating what card to put on the bottom. So. Okay, so, oh, maybe this is in... The fuck? Oh, that cannot be good. Okay, so all that's going out the window. So, oh wait, you know what? This is probably going to be, what is it? I think Steel Overseer is one of the historic cards, right? So they're probably going to do that. So let's do this first. I think we're going to attack with Biomancer, and then we're going to play Branchwalker, and then next turn we can play Mistbinder. Because if they block, then I can just adapt to Biomancer and kill off this Ornithopter. You know, I really want to draw more lands because I want to play Mistbinder and Biomancer next turn. Yeah. That's scary as hell. If we can find like Brazen Bar where that'd be pretty good, we can bounce this Ornithopter and... Nah, that's great. I mean, we might be able to race it anyway. We're attacking for 6. That is a lot. If I need to stall, I can maybe just play the Cerulean Drake and have a flying blocker too. But right now, we do have lethal in play, so they have to do something. Alright. Okay, so if they attack with the Ornithopter, they're actually dead. Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's see, they block these, go to 3. I think that's fine, right? Like, we should be able to win from here. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know. Stone Coil needs to block the Mistbinder, and this needs to block the Branchwalker. Okay, well, this is just an odd... Oh, no, okay, I see. They want the counters to go on this thing. Okay, good luck, opponent. You have 1 turn to kill us. Can you deal 15 damage to me this turn? I don't think that you can. I think you are extremely dead, and I'm pretty sure that you know that. Yeah, I guess this makes sense. Ooh, okay, so they have 1 of these. So what are you gonna do with that? So you have 3 blockers, but I have 5 attackers, and all of my creatures attack for... Let's see. Yeah, if it doesn't matter, right? None of this matters. As 2 of my creatures get through, you die. So you can't block enough stuff. That wasn't good enough. It doesn't have like first strike or anything. I'm just gonna attack with everything and kill you. Okay, well, sure, wizard. This is lethal, no matter what you do. But let's just send the message, alright? Let them know. I want you to know that you were dead, no matter what. Okay, so yeah, that is a weird kind of Ozolith deck. So I guess this is sort of like Hardened Scales in this format. I don't know. I wasn't good enough to beat our Double Lord start, though, for sure. So we got our first win. Let's go. So I should also mention that Historic Anthology 3 is coming out later this month. And we are actually going to get a significant upgrade. We're going to get Ancient Ziggurat, which will be very good for our deck, because it doesn't have the weirdness with, like, Unclaimed Territory does. We're going first. I mean, it's possible we can get to a point where Frilled Mystic can just control this board. This is a pretty slow hand, but I'm hoping that maybe the combination of like Drake and Trickster can slow them down. I think I'm going to keep this. So even if this is like red deck, you know, it still might be fine. So we have the mana to cast basic whatever we need to. Okay, so I think here we're gonna play the Drake. No, we're gonna fuck. What do we do here? Probably gonna see like Burning Tree, Burning Tree, Burning Tree. So I guess it's whenever a creature enters the battlefield or dies. So we'll play Trickster on this thing once they go for like Burning Tree Emissary. And then next turn we can play our Drakey. I don't want this thing getting bigger. So they can play a bunch of creatures now, but at least this will stay as a 1/1 for the time being. Okay, that's fine. They use that now, that means that the Drake will be better. And maybe we can just sit on like a bunch of Frilled Mystics if we can potentially stonewall them like this. So here's the secret. I'm not going to block anything this turn. Okay. So now it's safe to block, so. Well, that's interesting. Brazen Borrower is good. We can always use that. We don't have to do anything right now. We can just sit on our butts and just laugh at them. Interesting. If they try to Bone Crush us, we're just going to counter it. Yeah, no. Get that shit out of here. So they have 3 cards left. Could attack them for 3. It kind of baits them into doing this same thing again. I think we can potentially win. We have enough flash creatures where I think we can actually like do this. It's like whatever they're gonna cast, yeah, like we're not letting that happen. They tapped all their mana for this, so like that's definitely gonna help because now their attacks are piss poor. Guess we block here and block here. Alright, whatever. I mean, yeah, we just threatened to bounce that thing at any given point, so. And I think what we do here, we just pass, and if they don't do anything, we'll bounce something in with Brazen Borrower and then just flash it in as an attacker. If they cast another, you know, spell that we care about, we can just counter it. Nope. Get that shit out of here. That is what I thought. I guess, what do we do here? I think I can just safely attack, right? For attacking, yeah, I think this is fine. And now we just have Brazen Borrower to bounce anything relevant, so even if they were to play like Embercleave, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that's irrelevant. Okay, cool, we got there. Drake actually did some work. I think it helped us with this match exactly how we needed it to. I mean, 3 Frilled Mystics did a lot of work, but Drake and Trickster slowed them down enough where we actually got to stabilize that game. So they had a lot of very dangerous cards, like, you know, we countered 3 very important spells in a row with that with the Frilled Mystic, so that was fantastic. So pretty easy win. I think that made Drake look like a smart choice. We looked like probably a flash deck there. This is kind of awkward. The problem is that we need to set at least one of these, probably both of them, to Merfolk. Well, we're definitely going to have to set at least this one to Merfolk, and then probably this one to Wizard. I don't know, like, this is not good. We're never casting this spell or this spell. Yeah, that's... You know what, I think we might want to mulligan this, because we can't cast 2 of these cards. Like, minimum turn 5. And probably not. So I think, yeah, we're already effectively down 2 cards. We may as well mulligan. Whereas I think this is much better. We can just easily put an island in the bottom. This hand looks way better. Can actually cast things. If we're up against red deck, maybe the Drake will matter. Okay, well... Let's... Blood Crypt, what does that mean? Like... I'm going to play the Drake first. Blood Crypt means they have a bunch of red stuff that this is going to matter against, so let's slow them down anyway. I can counter this, actually. I think I'm going to do that. That is the other mode of this. It can protect our hand when we're worried about stuff. Because, like, I really want to play this Regery. I don't want them to take it away. It's the best card in our hand. Okay, search for Ascanthus. So this looks like maybe Grixis control. Sure, you had Disfigure. Go for it. Hopefully we can draw another Merfolk so we can play both Silvergills. We do not. But we can definitely bounce something with Brazen Borrower. Like, I might bounce Search for Ascanthus at the end of this turn. We might even consider playing Amori. They might have something like Murderous Rider in hand, which would suck. I guess let's do this. Let's get Search back. Makes use of our mana. Yeah, they do have Murderous Rider, which means now we can pretty safely play Amori. Or we can play Silvergill into Kamena, which actually might be stronger here. We'll do it before they make us discard it with like another Thought Erasure. That looks fantastic. Is there anything in particular? I guess it's fine to just name Merfolk with that. Actually, well, let's think about it. You know what? I'm gonna name Wizard with it, actually. That could matter in the future. Okay, so do I want to play Kumena or do I play Trickster? I think I'm gonna play Kumena. Again, I want to. Yeah, I want to play this before it gets like thought erasured. Yeah, that's not good. Now we real. Oh, they just played it as a blocker. Okay, that's neat. So they're at 10. It might actually be correct to just tap this thing and get in some damage. I'll keep the other. I'll keep the land in my hand for right now. I can just flash in Borrower if I want to. Okay, yeah, they were at 14. They were going to 10 if we attack. That's what I meant. So let's see. My turn, huh? I feel like if I play this Borrower, I'm going to overcommit to the board right now, so I'm not going to play it. Okay, now it's actually pretty safe to play it, so... let's make it unblockable. I'm going to attack with a Trickster because I want to see if I can bait something out of them. They might just block with the Fae of Wishes, and that's fine. Well, that's scary, so that... this is the first time I'm playing against Shark Typhoon, so yeah, they get to make a 3/3 Shark. It's a good thing we made Kumena unblockable. Okay, so they are going to block the Trickster, that's fine. Yeah, we'll play land. Yeah, absolutely not. Let's see. I could play Amori and like Branch Walker. I could actually play both Amori and Borrower. I don't know if that does very much. Alright, let's play the Branch Walker. I think Graveyard? I think we can do better than that. I guess we attack with this. Actually, we'll tap the Silvergill Adept. So I want to hold this up just in case they find like a sweeper, then I can still flash in Borrower, and then that still threatens to their life total pretty heavily, so. Alright, so they got their Fires of Invention. They're actually very close to dying, so they have to do something here. I think. Yeah, they play Bolas, so they can kill off Kumena now. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. There's no way they're attacking. So we are definitely flashing this in. Yep. They can't. They go to 1. I think that, yeah, it's pretty hopeless, so they gave up. I don't know. I think that maybe they could have at least had one more turn. Maybe they could have drawn something, right? They could still block. Like we only attacked for 5, so. All right. Well, I mean, we'll take it if they're gonna give us a win. We're just gonna take a win. Why not? All right. What do we up against? So far we're doing pretty good here. The Drake is looking us make smart. Did I say looking us make smart, or did I say making us look smart? I don't remember. I could have screwed that up. We're going first. This hand is kind of slow, but it does cast everything, so I'm going to keep it. Just play Island Pass. They might think that we're the blue tempo deck. We're going to flash in Spectral Sailor. You know, another card that we could consider for this deck is Sea Dasher Octopus. If you know, we need some kind of grindy mid-range card, that's certainly possible. Well, it looks like we're up against the white Devotion deck, right? So let's just jam Lords. Jamming Lord, we need to put as much pressure into play as possible, yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna super fucking kill that thing with Trickster. Get that shit off of the board. Trickster, I love you. You do so much work for us. So let's see. Okay, Vanguard, so please don't pride me. Okay, that's not the end of the world. So we can play 2 things this turn. Ah, fuck, that was a mistake, because now I can't play 2 things. I was gonna say I could play 2 things if I'd done this first and then I drew something, I could have, but I guess we're just gonna play Kumena. Alright. I guess we may as well attack. Yeah, they're not gonna block, so. Let's see, I mean, Kumena might not be long for this world either. No. I probably should have played this first and then tried to draw a green land so I could also play that. Okay, so we weren't going to. That's fine. So I think here we can play Mistbinder safely. And just get in another big attack. So far we're doing pretty good. Their hand seems pretty poor. Maybe they're flooding out. They might be trying to flip this Legion's Landing, which means yeah, they're not going to be able to do it for a while though, right? Soul Warden, I guess that's fine. I still don't think they're attacking. We cast it during their main phase, huh? So I guess let's just take away the Vanguard effect. Sure. They can attack. It's not going to be very meaningful, though. Okay, so how do we want to go about doing this? Probably just... We could play Amori. Let's play the Branchwalker first. Drake is not going to be very useful here. So, I think I probably hold these 2 back. So the question is, do I attack for 9? Attacking for 9 actually seems smart. I want to, I could play another Kumena and then draw a card immediately, so it's kind of cool. Gives me another solid blocker against them, so I'm inclined to do that, actually. But it means I have to play this territory in Merfolk. I want to keep this one. So now I can block and then draw a card. Yeah, land. Heliod's not going to do very much. Okay. No, it could actually. So maybe we need something. Okay, so actually, you know what? I lied. Heliod might actually be enough to turn this around. They don't have vigilance, so you have to be careful about how you attack here. I guess we block with Kumena. They have no more cards, so... Okay, let's hope that we get a good one. So what actually is good here? Maybe like Brazen Borrower. I don't know, I mean, okay, you know what? This could actually be alright. Guess tap that one. So I could attack with the two tricksters here. If they could double block and then I can take out a Vanguard, or yeah, I think either one's fine. If they don't block, I just deal 8 damage. Yeah, I can make them both 5/5s if I want to. Okay, well, I don't think I get punished for this, right? I don't think they're going to gain enough life to kill me. I'm pretty sure I'm hoping that I can weather at least one attack from them, and this will be fine. Sure. Now they don't have enough devotion, so if they top deck a land, they basically die. That's not great. However, like, we still have a pretty good board state. Alright, well, so we're going to take some damage here. Why did you not give those lifelink? Or... Oh, it's another creature. Okay, I see. Yeah, oops is right, because now I can just tap down, like, the Sarah Ascendant, and I think I have enough to kill you. So you're at 21. So they can block one thing. So they'll block one thing and gain 3 life. So they're effectively at 24. So they can block 6. And that's 10. 18. 23. Is that right? Ooh, that's actually kind of rough. I think we're 1 damage short of killing them. So yes, if they give the Soul Warden lifelink, they're going to go up to 24. We block this thing, the Soul Warden dies. We attack for 9, 18, 23. Alright. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to tap the Mistbinder and make this unblockable. Because I can't kill them this turn because they'll be at exactly 1 life, and then we're probably going to die. Yeah. This'll... I think they would be able to kill us. What we'd be in... If they play, like, literally any spell, then Heliod would come back online and kill us, so... I'm not willing to take that risk just yet. This currently doesn't have flying, so... So let's see, I could block here with a creature and potentially kill it. Or I could take it. Yes. They're gonna gain 5 life anyway, so I guess the question is, are we gonna get killed or deal more damage back to them by not blocking? I guess I'm not gonna block. Sure, they can put a counter in something. But I think we're getting close to the point where we can kill them. That probably does the trick. So let's see, I can... Heliod can block something. They can gain 2 life from this, and I can remove this from combat. So they can block 2 things here, so which means they can block Branch Walker and Comena Speaker. We get 22, and then they take 5, 10, 20. Yeah, I think that this is enough. Oh, we have Marrow Regery too, so this like just straight up kills them. So I guess let's tap that first. Yeah, just do it like this, and hopefully this kills them. So that was close. They almost stabilized, but it looks like they flooded just a little bit, and we ended up drawing just enough gas to get there. Alright, I mean that's what it takes to like beat them. So we got there that time. We're already at 4 wins, and we have not lost a single match. So we've already got our money back for this. So I guess we're going for the we're going to see if we can get to 7 wins. So 4 in a row, not bad. All right. Opponent's going first. This hand looks pretty reasonable. I think we can keep this. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. We can play like Biomancer into Reetree and maybe Mystic in turn 4. That makes me less okay about this. Mountain means that this is probably Sly. Our red deck wins, so. Alright, what do we get? Like, yeah, Pyromancer, okay. Which means we also have to be worried about Chain Whirler. So if I play this other Biomancer, then Chain Whirler could be a potential problem. So here, maybe the best thing to do is actually adapt away this other Biomancer and look for like a Drake or something. Yeah, the chances that things go wrong right now are pretty high. So what land do I want to play to do this right now? Probably this one. Yes! So good at magical cards. I'm not going to attack. I want them to use the removal on the Biomancer. Like, so if they shock this thing, then, yeah, or they used a Wizard's Lightning on it, so it just basically countered that spell. We take 3, but now we can play our Drake, and the Drake is going to slow them down a lot. Then we can hold up Mystic and then use Trickster, possibly, so. Sure. Okay. So land and Wizard's Lightning, that's not that big a deal. I mean, they can put us to 9, but we're stabilizing this game for sure. Because it's not safe for them to attack here. They're just going to lose their 2-1 for nothing. So how do we go about doing this? I'm definitely going to Wizard's Lightning me. I think we probably want to pass here. Because if I play Mistbinder right now, they just Wizard Lightning the Mistbinder. That's fine. I'm fine at 9 life. Like, we can work with this. Sure. Sure. Land and Skewer the Critics. Okay. Alright, we'll Mystic this one. Okay. That's fine. They have 1 card left. Okay. So here, I guess we want to How do we do this? If I play Regery this turn, it sort of puts the shields down a little bit, but I think it enables us to like really get back in this game. So we're not going to attack. We're going to keep everything on blocking duty. We're dead to like 2 more bolts. Alright, well that's bad. The good news is that we're going to untap Island. We need them to brick for like 1 turn. So I guess we just attack with everything here, right? We have to try to kill them. That's the plan. We're looking to dodge 2 burn spells, basically. Okay, so they played, but not, like that's not good enough yet. Alright, well, if they have double skewer, it could be. I can't do anything about that. Oh, you know what I could have done? Well, they can't use both things yet. Alright, well, if they have another, if they have, like, land on top, I'm probably dead. I wonder if maybe in the upkeep I should have used Trickster to tap down their lands. Okay, so I lost because of that. I totally forgot about that. Like, we could have taken away a lot of their lines of play if I just, like, upkeep Trickstered their lands, and I totally forgot about that. So, I think that was a game that we definitely win, but I just, like, blanked on Regery tapping land, so we lost that one. Fuck. Alright, well, that's my bad. What are you gonna do? I mean, it is what it is. Alright, I go first. I guess this hand is okay. I guess I'm gonna keep it. I'll play Island Pass. Because if this is, again, if this is like red deck, then this thing matters. Godless Shrine, oof. Well, I didn't really want to draw Biomancer off the top, but I guess I'm gonna reveal Regery, because that's likely what I'll play next turn. Okay. I can put this on Wizard. Guess we're looking to dodge, like, to Fairy next turn. That would probably be bad. So it looks like this is Esper control, probably. Our hand is okay against that, but we don't have, like, I think Esper control decks, really, it comes down to whether we have, like, Frilled Mystic in time or not. So if we can draw it, like, next turn, that'd be good. Fuck, yes! Okay. Because now if they try to, like, shatter the sky, we can just, like, get them. Yeah, scry 2. So we have 5 damage in play, the Mystic can put it up to 8, and, like, from there we should be able to probably kill them. So I'm just countering a sweeper this turn, basically. I was hoping they would shock to do this, that would have been great. I guess it's safe to play Trickster right now. I will tap their Glacial Fortress. Sure, they absorb. That's fine. guess, does it matter here? There's nothing else like I really want to play right now, so we'll just tap that. Alright, now they should be dead. Now, like, if they tap out for anything, they just die to Frilled Mystic. Oh, that's brutal. So, like, Settle the Wreckage isn't going to do it. You know what? I could have actually... I guess I'm going to put this one on Wizard as well. I should have played that first, because then I could have adapted it and forced him to do something. But I mean, this is still winning no matter what, I think. Like, they're not going to sweep the board here. Like, it doesn't matter. We have a counterspell, so... no thank you. Yeah, alright, so... That was slightly inaccurate. I should have definitely adapted Biomancer to threaten to kill them last turn, because if I played this, I can tap the island and the territory on Merfolk to adapt it, and that would have been enough. But we got there anyway, so we homered it again to succeed despite idiocy. Alright, 5 wins. Alright, come on, we can get there. We just have to go 50% for the last, like, 2 matches. That'll be good. I think this deck is looking pretty good right now. I'm enjoying the way that it plays out, so... we haven't even cast Amori once, but... We were in a situation where we were at least going to consider playing it, so... The opponent had to, like, actually, like, look at it and be like, okay, well, even if we run out of cards, they still have that sitting there. I go first. This hand looks fine. You can keep it. Are you going to keep 7? Biomancer and the Silvergill into Kamena is fine as long as they don't have Chain Whirler. I guess it's not the end of the world if they do. And our mana looks pretty nice here. Okay. Okay, well, now I'm inclined to play this. Now next turn I probably play both of these. So you might consider just killing off this Mistbinder. Oh, is this dinosaurs? We haven't played against dinosaurs at all. Okay. So in that case, you probably do want to... it's tough, alright. So how do we go about doing this? So if we're up against... So we can attack with both of these. Like, yeah, we definitely want to attack. I'm just trying to think what they might have that could be a problem. So I could either play 2 creatures here, or I could play Kamena and then play 2 creatures next turn. That might make more sense, because if they play like a big beefy boy, Kamena might need to attack through it. So here, let's play Cavern, or we'll play Unclaimed Territory on Wizard. And then we'll do Kamena this turn. So this way, even if they put in a bunch of stuff in play, we still have the possibility of just Kamena going through it anyway. Like that, yeah. See, otherwise, we weren't attacking through that otherwise. Whereas now, I have the option to play these things. I can make this unblockable and draw a card. So is there an order in which I want to do this? I guess I play this, draw a card first. Right, because I don't think that I'm blocking. Because if I draw another Mistbinder, I want to play that. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake, because now I can't play the Silvergill Adept. Oops. That's my bad. Fuck. Alright, well, I guess let's activate this. Maybe we can draw like Humana Speaker or something. It's not terrible. That was a mistake. I totally forgot. I know we had to play the Silvergill first. Fuck. Because now, yeah, we don't have a wizard in hand, like, to do it. So. Okay, well, I guess we have to do this first now. No, it shouldn't have tapped the wizard one. I think we just pass. We're just gonna put +1/+1 counters and everything. Like, and they're gonna die, so. We can even use the Biomancer to cycle until we find like another lord. Yeah, that doesn't actually do anything right now. Discard Cupena and discard Drake. They're probably very close to just straight up dying. I guess we tap one of these guys. Yeah, just fuck it. Let's attack with everything, right? That should be fine. Combat math is for defenders. Damn it. So the only match we lost so far was just because of a misplay, I think. So that's actually fantastic. We're doing extremely well today. We're about an hour in. So we have to win one more and then we get the max prize out of this. Can we do it? I don't know. Let's see. We've had a string of like leagues on so far that have been going for over 3 hours. It would be nice, to have a roaring success like this in a short amount of time. So we have 3 chances here. We have to win 1 out of the next 3 games in order to get there. So what do you think, guys? Can we do it? Seem to be on a roll. I mean, we were already there. Like, the red deck was just my fault. But I think that, I feel like we can get there. I go first, so how does this hand look? Biomancer, Silvergill. I mean, we have Drake, so even if, like, we're up against red deck, Drake can come down and it'll be fine. I guess I'll keep. It's not a very super powerful hand, but it curves at least, so. Fabled Passage, that doesn't tell us much. attack. Get in 1 damage. And so actually we should consider this. I could theoretically play both Ben and Silvergill next turn, and I could just play the Drake right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think this lets us curve better. So let's see. I mean, it's possible like this could be good. Island. So this probably is oh, what the fuck are we up against? Okay, well, let's attack. I don't think we're really worried about, so maybe like Growth Spiral might be a thing. So here, probably Kamen is the play. Then again, we can still play these two both next turn. Yeah, so we got Growth Spiral. So ramp deck. So we gotta be concerned about Shadow the Sky, right? I think they play that card. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with what the ramp deck looks like. Okay, so do it like this. So we can yeah, like they can choose to throw away the Rejuvenator if they want. It doesn't do anything. Play another Silvergill, because even if it dies, at least it replaces itself. And then it lets us get a card out of Kamena as well. Oh, that's good. So I think if we untap, like, that would be... If we can draw, like, Frilled Mystic, that would probably seal this up. Uro, yeah, okay. We're getting close. So we can definitely get a big attack in this turn if we want. We'll probably throw away this benthic. Or no, okay, so let's see here. Mistbinder. And I guess just Trickster this thing down and attack for a lot, right? And just hope that this plan works out. Come on, we're close. Okay, so that's not enough. We have another Trickster in hand. Oh god. So they're gonna get Field of the Dead and just make like 1,000,000 zombies. You know what? That's still... We can still beat that because we still have Kamena. Kamena can get in there unblockably, so that's what we're hoping for right now. I guess they can gain some life off of the lands. Fuck. Alright. You have like 1,000,000 zombies. It's fine. You can recast Uro next turn. Alright, well, how do we do this? It's not bad. So, alright, so I can attack for 5 right now. So we have to block at least like 6 of them, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess could be, how do we go about this? I don't... Oh no, you know what? Can I put a counter in this? Like, I'm only attacking for 5. Yeah, that's not enough. So I guess the option is we could also play Benthic Biomancer, because that's another blocker. play this Benthic Biomancer. We'll make this unblockable. I guess we'll tap a Mistbinder because I don't really want to die. Alright, I think this might work. So we're not dead yet. Sure. Okay, that puts them up to 5. But we still have 5 damage to go. Yeah, okay! Yeah, we got there! Yes! Fucking hell. Cerulean Drake being a flying creature actually, man, that was really good there. There we go. Claim our prize. 7 wins. Alright, what do we got? Settle the wreckage. And we got 2 fishies as our prizes. That's kind of neat. Alright, cool. So let's go claim our prizes for this. So Master, I have not even like looked at any of this nonsense. So what are these cards here? We probably want whatever the blue one is, right? Oh, yeah, because that's going to get us to Sea Dasher Octopus, so we're definitely taking this. Okay. Sure, that's dumb, but alright, let's open our packs. What do we got? We got 2 packs here. Emergent Ultimatum. What the fuck does this do? Search your library for up to 3 monocolored cards with different names and exile them, and then you get to cast the other 2. Okay, oh, you know what, that actually could be interesting if you get, I don't know, like... I'm trying to think, like, what happens if you cast this card, like, is there some way that you can, like, instantly win the game with it? You get to cast any 2 cards, so what if you get, like, Omniscience, Cunning Wish, and, like, Enter the Infinite, I guess? Right? That lets you get every card from your... No, well, no, casting Cunning Wish and Enter the Infinite. I don't know, like, maybe there's some way to, like, abuse this. I'm sure, like, this card can combo somehow. I just don't know, like, what deck is going to ramp into 7 mana for that, but... There's got to be a way to, like, break it, I'm sure. Alright, and then Hunted Nightmare. Oh. You know what? The only nightmare I've been having is Luris. I don't care about this one. This one's fine. So, we have no more packs. So, yeah, that was a stunning success. Let's look at this. Wow, this deck was really powerful. I think the addition of the Drake... Like, there was a couple matches where the Drake made a pretty significant difference, and I think overall this, like, really impressed me. We saw a lot of good play out of Kumena. Yeah, Drake helped a lot. I don't think we cast this... Yeah, we didn't cast this one time, but we threatened to cast it. So, I mean, maybe just, like, the threat of casting it is actually worth more than actually casting it. Like, that's entirely possible. Frilled Mystic is another card that, like, super impressed me, too. Like, yeah, every time that we cast this card, we basically win the game, it feels like, so... I almost kind of want there to be, like, more copies of this, but, like, I don't know, what else could we play? Like, maybe, Hypnotic Sprite or something? I guess the problem with, like, Hypnotic Sprite is it itself does not have flash, so if you don't use it as a counterspell, then you're not going to be able to play it reasonably. Yeah, it makes it a little bit harder, but I mean, it's still a card, like, if you want to sideboard with Amori, like, Hypnotics, or what is it? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, Hypnotic Sprite. Like, this is definitely a card, like, it probably... I mean, I would put this in the sideboard for sure if you're going to take this in, like, best of 3, like, reasonable plan. In best of 3, you might also consider there's a strategy where you can put Jade Light Rangers and then also have, like, Wild Growth Walkers to try to beat the red decks that way. I mean, I think that's also pretty a good plan, but yeah, I don't know. I like this list a lot. We've done much better today than we did like the last few times. Like, we only had 1 loss, and like I said, it was a match that we basically had locked up if it wasn't for my dumb mistake. So But yeah, just absolutely killing it today. So I think because I've had some like really long leagues like the past like 2 weeks, I'm gonna like cut this one just a little bit short. I don't want to start another league because it's actually a little bit late right now. We'll see more of this for sure. Like especially when historic rank comes out, like we're gonna probably be jamming this quite a lot because I'm interested to develop and test with ancient ziggurat. I think the biggest stumbling point for our deck definitely feels like this unclaimed territory where sometimes we did have to mulligan at least one hand because it was like double territory and it was not casting like any of these cards, whereas ancient ziggurat would have helped us cast like everything except like, you know, the petty theft, and that would have made that hand like instantly keepable. So yeah, like when that comes out, I'm thinking we're just replacing these with 4 ziggurats and then call it a day. But other than that, like I think this is pretty good. I'm happy with this. So all right, that's all we're gonna do for today. I like once again would love to know what you think about this. Have you been playing historic at all? I'm curious like how many people in my audience have been jamming, you know, Merfolk and historic. I think this is one of the most enjoyable formats to be playing right now. It is not dominated by companions. I think we played against what, 1 maybe 2 companion decks the whole time. Well, there's like 1 Luris deck, and I don't think they never even played it. So, and we never even played ours. Like historic actually feels like a really balanced and fun format because companion basically isn't part of it for the most part. So, I mean, yeah, I agree that like historic is probably the best format right now, and it's because like these are basically not doing anything. And I've heard some interesting thoughts on why that is. Like aggro is like pretty heavily represented in here, so there's not a lot of really good mid-range decks for the most parts. And like I think mid-range is probably where this shines the most. Is when card advantage matters, then that's when this matters. So that's definitely a concern. But if aggro is winning when they're and you have even, yeah, it doesn't matter if the aggro deck is beating you and you have like 7 cards in hand, that's irrelevant. So yeah, if the game has to actually drag on to a point where the companions make a difference. So, because like the 3 best decks I think right now are the mono white deck, the red green deck, and the Sly deck. Probably is a very large contributing factor to why historic is fun and why companion's not ruining it. So. Yeah, but I want to know what you guys think. Please tell me in the comments. Like, do you think that historic is the best format right now, or do you think that there's something else that you prefer to see at the moment, or that something else that you just like playing? Maybe there's some like stupid companion deck that you really like. I know I don't want to call it stupid. If you like it, that's fine. But I will let you know. Like I don't necessarily think that they're healthy for the game, but I can understand why some people might enjoy them. From what I've seen, like the majority of people seem to think that they're not necessarily a net benefit. In Standard, I don't know. I haven't really played with them at all, but like at least Modern, Legacy, and even Pioneer a little bit, it seems like they're a huge problem. In Vintage, I have not played at all, but like I've seen like that Luris is like ruining that format. So I guess that might be a card they actually just have to straight up ban from being used as a companion because, yeah, that I don't think that Vintage can survive like Luris like that. It just turns everything super ridiculously dumb. Yeah, their primary tool is restricting cards, and like they can't restrict it. So I don't know. But yeah, no. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm really interested. So that's all I've got for now. I will see you guys again next time. Probably playing Pioneer next time. I'm not sure yet. So we'll see. Take it easy, everybody.